Now, Mr. Hannay, I suppose it's safe to call you by your real name now? What about our mutual friend Annabella?
She's been murdered.
Murdered? Oh, the Portland Mansions affair. What our friends outside are looking for you for?
I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't. But why come all this way to Scotland to tell me about it?
I believe she was coming to see you about some Air Ministry secret. She was killed by a foreign agent who was interested, too.
Did she tell you what the foreign agent looked like?
There wasn't time. No, there was one thing. Part of his little finger was missing.
Which one?
This one, I think.
Sure it wasn't this one?
Lunch is ready, dear.
I'm coming right away. Well, Mr. Hannay, I'm afraid I've been guilty of leading you down the garden path. Or should it be up? I never can remember.
It seems to be the wrong garden, all right. Well, what are we going to do about it?
That's just the point. What are we going to do about it? You see, I live here as a respectable citizen, and you must realize that my whole existence would be jeopardized if it became known that I'm not, what shall we say, not what I seem. Oh, Mr. Hannay, why have you come here? Why have you forced me into this difficult position? I can't lock you up in a room or anything like that. You see, there's my wife and daughters to think of. I don't know what to think. Really, I don't. What makes it doubly important that I shouldn't let you go is that I'm just about to convey some very vital information out of the country. Oh, yes, I've got it. I'm afraid poor Annabella would have been too late in any case.
Well, that's that.
Yes. What about it?
What about what?
About yourself. Seems to me there's only one way out.
And what's that?
Supposing I left you alone with this revolver. Tomorrow's newspapers would be able to announce that the Portland Place murderer had taken his own life.
I thought you were coming to lunch directly, dear. We've all been waiting. Mr. Hammond staying?
I don't think so, dear. Well, what do you think, Mr. Hannay? Well, I'm afraid you leave me no alternative.
I can't find my hymn book.
Where did you leave it?
In the breast pocket of my overcoat. It was hanging here.
John, I'm afraid I gave it to that gentleman who was staying here that night.
Cigarette cases, yes, but I've never seen it happen to a hymn book before, except on the movies.
And this bullet stuck among the hymns, eh? Well, I'm not surprised, Mr. Hannay. Some of those hymns are terrible hard to get through. I've stuck at them myself before now, eh?
I'm not complaining, Sheriff. Hymns that have helped me, eh?
Yes, that's a good one, Mr. Hannay. That's fine. And to think that I was drinking his champagne only half an hour before. Well, it's a lesson to us all, Mr. Hannay, not to mix with doubtful company on the Sabbath. And, how did you escape?
Well, if you look through the window, sir, you'll see. They put the body in the dressing room. When I came to, I borrowed this suit in case one of his men recognized me and pinched his car. Sheriff, I don't want to hurry you or anything, but oughtn't we to be taking steps? This is serious, you know. If it weren't, you don't suppose I'd put myself in your hands with a murder charge hanging over me.
Never heed the murder, Mr. Hannay. I don't doubt you'll be able to convince Scotland Yard of your innocence as easily as you've convinced me. All I'll need will be a short statement that I can forward to the proper authority.
Great.
I have someone coming over from the police station next door to take it down.
Thank you. Were you wishing to see me, Sheriff?
Indeed I am. Do you think I enjoy playing for time with a murderer? Gregory? Certainly. Hannay, you're under arrest on the charge of willful murder of a woman unknown in Portland Mansions, London, on Tuesday last. Take him over to the county jail.
Sheriff, you've heard my story. You must believe it. It's true. I tell you every word of it.
Hannay, we're not so daft in Scotland as some smart Londoners may think. Do you think I believed your cock and bull story about the professor? Why, he's my best friend in the district. Give me Professor Jordan.
If the professor didn't shoot me, where did that bullet come